pops. So, as of now, we are in Christmas mode. And, I have 86 box set up again. But, yeah, Christmas hat. I meant to set up some more stuff, but I think I need a week to figure out how to make it look good. But anyway, do you want me to do a doodle stream or do you want to do heavy gear too? I can do either or. It's just that I have 86 box set up, and if I do one or the other, I think I can only do one or the other today. The either heavy, so you're gonna be heavy gear two, or it's gonna be doodling. Heavy gear two sounds fun. All right, yeah, going to do heavy gear two then. So you already watched me play heavy gear two, so we are not replaying the game. First thing we need to do, I found it's not just It's not just being in the month of December that matters. I also have to set the dates Windows clock to December 25th for this to work. Let's make sure the audio is fine. Okay, I think it's fine. Also, Discord is waking me. I saw like the GIF I posted of Hamako on the Ace Kai Discord was flipping back and forth onto the foreground for some reason. Like she really wants to be on the screen. You know what? If she really wants to be on the screen, 1 second, we'll put her on the screen. Just for fun. First, I gotta get a good picture of her. That's making views. Oh, she's not set up properly. Sorry, this is gonna take a second. She can use them. Here we go. Here, you want to be on the screen? How could you get to be on the screen? This was from one of the old screenshots I took of the game. Or from Persona Q2, when I was playing Persona Q2. Anyway. So historical missions. There are about 8 of these. I think there were meant to be more, but they never made more. And these are based on on historical events like prior to the events of Heavy Year 2. Or I think or they might be scenarios based on the actual tabletop game. So we'll start with St. Vincent's War, which is the objective: protect the convoy. So we're approaching the wreckage of St. Vincent for recon indicates CNCS state forces have beaten us to the vessel, destroy any Northern forces you encounter. Sounds easy enough. So the other thing is I only showed when we were playing the single player campaign when I streamed this. The only playable units we could use were the Black Talon versions of the gears, but there are actually a lot of gears. So the hunter is the most it's the iconic gear of Heavy Gear, the Heavy Gear tabletop game. And then you have all sorts of all these other gears that you never saw in the tabletop game, in the single player game. And but the thing is, there's no real distinction between them. The only thing that matters is whether they're light, medium, heavy, or assault classes. And well, this goes all the way down. So yeah, I think the menu just goes all the way goes all the way down. So there's even more units that I might be missing here. And yeah, the rest is just for style points. So obviously, the best one to use is the assault gear. So I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna set up an assault gear. Max threat per year is 6,000. This one already has set up with just with some of the best weapons possible for most things. And obviously fire control has to be 1 or higher in order to one-shot people. And unlike the single player campaign, you can choose what gears your allies use as well. Obviously we don't want these guys to be using this cheap stuff. Let's see if we can set up some better equipment for them. Well, we never brought Temple, but we don't want her in the light gear because for obvious reasons. AI spotting the light gears are awful. We'll give her a hunter. Sure, XMG prototype. Yeah, let's try it like this. These missions are much harder than the single-player campaign, by the way. Also, we can't modify their gears from here. But I don't know why they don't let you do this, because if you want them to use a custom gear, then all you have to do is modify your own, save it, then assign it to them. Which is silly. Let's try doing this mission. I don't think there's any music in the historical missions, by the way. I don't remember there being music in them. So here, oh no, where's my hat? Okay, we're not doing this without the hat. Let's see what is wrong. Adjust date and time. It's supposed to be the 25th right now. No cool Christmas. It's supposed to be a cool Christmas hat. I don't know why it's not showing. Let's redo this. Historic. Explore. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna leave them with the defaults then. I'm just gonna take this. Because there's no penalty for them dying on these missions. Less pressure that way. If they die, that's fine. There we go. Hat. Just to be in the Christmas spirit. And you can see everybody has the hat. I don't remember my controls, by the way. So, this may be rough. But, large railgun with fire control 1 is already instant death for most people. So, well, he survived that. There. No. It crashed. The Christmas spirit was too much for it. Well, let's reload. Oh, dang it. Set to December 25th again. And then start heavy gear 2. Well, not training. Historical. I never show the training missions, by the way, but they give like a thorough understanding of how to control your gear. Which is if I mean tutorials are kind of mandatory for mech and flight simulations. Where's my hat? You're... Sometimes there's the hat and sometimes there's no hat. But we cannot complete. We're not completing these without the hat. There's no Christmas spirit without it. It could be an occasional Easter egg, or it could be a bug. The game has to think it's December 25th. Honestly, if you were me, I would just say as long as it's December. That's, third time's a charm. Yeah, it it doesn't think it's December 25th. Set back to the original date. December 25th again. If this doesn't work, then I'm gonna have, I probably will follow my backup plan, which is Doodle Stream. There we go, chat. We have our Christmas spirit again.
Our convoy's on the way to the crash site. Make sure it gets there.
Good thing about having a backup plan just in case. Here comes our... Oh, there is music. Crashed again. Wonder what's causing it to crash. Let's try changing the, let's try some settings changes. It didn't do this before when I was testing it. So I don't know why it's doing it now. I guess that's what you get with 90s era Windows games. They are still quite buggy. Let's make sure it is for sure December 25th. No, my hat. Oh my god. I don't know why it sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't. Like Schrodinger's Santa hat. There you go. Everybody has a hat.
Our convoy's on the way to the crash site. Make sure it gets there.
It's one down. It was the second. It was using the second one. He's a Cheetah Mark II. So yeah. This isn't working. This isn't working as well as I hoped. Well, attempt number 3. This is the last attempt, and then I will go with the backup plan. Maybe it needs to be like go back and forth between December 25th. It also could be that these missions are just really buggy. Because I had a few bugs on these missions before. Oh, now it runs like crap. But, yeah, let's see if we can do it anyway. Running in slow motion. It was not the plan, however. It's so slow. That's the second one down. But this kind of performance is kind of bad. I'm gonna have to retweak 86 box. We'll just do it for this one mission and see if it's stable at least. Oh, oh my god, that's so slow. Oh, another cheetah. Hey, where are my teammates? They're defending a point, they're not defending the transports. So I already mentioned this back when I originally streamed this game. The reason why you pick the assault gear is your survival is more important than everyone else's. And when you especially upgrade, there's no mobility disadvantage. There's no significant mobility disadvantage. So you might as well just go with like the heaviest armor possible. It's well, thanks. Ow. Ow. I got nicked a few times, but yeah, even with heavy armor, should still stay in cover. The armor is it's just insurance. To make sure you don't spontaneously blow up. Well, Arrow Jaguar. And there's a turret over there. He's in. They're already shooting. Protect the convoy as it loads medical supplies. I don't see any bad guys right now. I think it's just the turrets. Oh. Ow. Ow. Oh, he's got a sniper rifle. There's another sniper here somewhere. Oh, it's a turret. Then mother. Oh, there he is. Ow, 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 ow. I wasn't kidding when I said these missions are much harder, by the way. That was a lot of years. That need some heavy firepower to deal with. Oh, the Christmas hats. Christmas hats are spilled everywhere. Are you guys done loading medical supplies? Oh, there's another turret. Turrets are no big deal. I'm sorry that this is running much worse performance than it normally does. After this mission, I'm gonna check my settings again. And maybe skip this mission. At least it didn't crash this time. I think I know why it was crashing. But, I should have probably had it toggled on the whole time. I can hear the music in the background. It's very faint. Probably not a big deal. We've already heard the music before. Back when it was more meaningful. Oh, there's a cheetah. More enemies. Another cheetah. If he's too close, I might have to use the LAC instead. Oh, he's got firing some rockets. Oh, he's still alive. Oh. Ow. Oh, Christmas tree must destroy. I was playing Heavy Gear 2. Unfortunately, it's a lot more sluggish than normal because because of some tech issues that I'll probably resolve after this mission. Cat Angry, Christmas Tree, Michael Bay. This is the first game I ever streamed with a live 2D avatar. This is my favorite mech sim. This, along with MechWarrior 3, are my favorite mech simulators. This is the closest thing you get to anime mech, a realistic depiction of anime mech combat. And it's in a similar style to Front Mission and VODs. But what I mean realistic depiction also means armor is does not count as the amount of health I have. Armor is how much protection I have from a critical hit, and if I get a critical hit, there's a good chance I will just spontaneously explode. The same thing can happen even with perfect armor. If they set off a hand grenade that you're carrying, you just blow up. Or if your ammo explodes. Basically, you're just as Picture, mass-produced mobile suits in Gundam. Spontaneously exploding from, being sneezed at, and that's our level of durability. So we actually have to use cover and be smart about how we fight. And we can also be stealthy to avoid and just avoid combat altogether. I think we're done with this mission. I don't see any more threats. Also, do not fight a tank in direct combat. It never works. The reason why I've been streaming this again is because, on December 25th, all gears wear these hats. For Christmas spirit. For the Christmas spirit. Sorry. We did it. We slowly saved Christmas. Was it worth it? We spread the Christmas cheer. The Northern forces were driven from the field. The medical supplies are in a position and are being moved to safety. So that was St. Vincent's War. This next one... Oh, this one, I didn't think we would do this one so quickly, but I think Yeah, Baja City. We can do these in any order, by the way. Baja City is also it's actually a fun one, but I should probably fix my settings before that. 1 second. Okay. It's so the clock sets itself to this to the default clock setting because that was the same setting as my actual computer's clock, but that's just that's just for synchronization reasons. But I can change it and change it from here. Okay, so this mission is to destroy the power transformers. We believe a small team can penetrate the city and destroy the power transformers at the power station. This will cut power throughout the city, cutting the CEO's communications and crippling the defense systems. So, for this one, I am going to bring nobody. Because actually stealth is a being stealthy actually helps on this one. But it might take me a while if I don't remember where I'm going. Stealth solo sortie. If you go into a whole team and try to just assault the base, you're gonna come up against some heavy resistance. So we're gonna try to avoid that. And also, the important thing is we gotta make sure we got our hat. We got our hat. Oh no, is the performance still sluggish? I think we gotta adjust some settings again. Sorry. I mean, I have to do this because it will reset the PC anyway every time I try to change the settings. The virtual machine. Let's up the volume of the music, by the way. Adjust the date and time. You just cycle it back and forth between today and Christmas. Let's go. Oh, I want the King Cobra. I picked the king cobra because it was the best looking of the salt ears. Okay, it's a little better. So we're gonna have to stay on passive. And well, I can't see the map from here. I think the power plant was on the right side of the base, so I'm gonna try to go for here in this direction just to make it easier. If I shoot those tanks, they will know I'm here, so they will all be on alert. So let's try to sneak past them. But they patrol this area. As long as my stealth gauge is below that bar, you can see it now, I think. I hope. The bar on the as long as it doesn't go too high, they don't see me. There's like a little line that has to cross before they can see me. It's convenient to have that bar as an indicator, yeah. Yeah, it's no guarantee. Like if it's over the line, it means they can't see me, but not necessary that they do. But let's try to avoid them. You gonna move? There are two of them. Okay, if they're not gonna move from this spot, then I'm gonna have to go around. Oh, he's moving. Going into using having wheels will not lower my stealth rating. I was hoping to scale these rocks. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to go this way. Yeah, this is one of my favorite missions, but it's long. It's one of my favorite missions because it makes use of the stealth. It makes the most out of like stealth. Okay, we're at the base. It's always fun to play stealthy despite using a giant mech. I don't see any patrols here. It might be weird to pass through here. Run through here. I can't scale that. That's just too much for my gear. That's too much for my gear's hands. I found it. That's the target. And there's some striders over there. So let's, just to be safe, I'm gonna crawl the rest of the way. Even if it takes a little longer. Yeah, I think those are the target. And yes, I just saw a tank roll by. If I ran here, the tank would probably see me. I believe this is the target. Yes, the power plant. They're enemies. I'm gonna wait for them to pass before I shoot. They don't know I'm here yet, but they will know if they are not too far out. Wait for them to leave. Oh no. It crashed. Again. That was, it was, that was at the good part too. Okay. Well, I guess Heavy Gear 2 is not happening because for some reason, it's prone to crashing today. And I don't know why, because I haven't changed any settings since playing on 86 box before. It can't handle the Christmas spirit. So I'm just. Do you want to just do the doodle stream, or do you want me to like stream something else, like another game? And I can try to whip something up that might not crash. I hope. The doodle stream works just fine. All right. 1 second then. Sorry, this Heavy Gear 2 was a disaster. I'm so sorry. See, what really sucked about that was I had the Christmas spirit going, and that mission was going so well, I didn't get spotted. I was this close to just blowing up the target and escaping. Yeah, it was a very nice run, but the game said no. So parsec. Not even 1 second in parsec's already like doing. It's funny. It wants to like show some stuff that it should not. ToeJam and Earl. I've never played ToeJam and Earl. So there are I have two options for this. One is to just do the doodles like before, but just do doodling like before, or work on the Christmas drawing. But we'll try the first option. But since it's starting a little late, we don't have oh, it's a fun game. Took many years to realize it's a roguelike. I didn't know it was a roguelike. I thought it was just like a platformer. Well, I guess or maybe I'm thinking of a completely different game. There's not a ton of time to draw today. So do you just want to see you work on the Christmas drawing then? I can probably just work on that for you a little bit. Alright, 1 second. Keeping the Christmas spirit even if Heavy Gear didn't pan out. But this is as far as I've gotten so far. Still needs sometimes more ways to go. And you'll probably have a good idea of how I do coloring as well once I get started on this. We'll start with the base color. I don't think render is used for anything. It's not. Yeah. I don't know when the palette doesn't want to show up. There we go. Oh, I see what's going on here. I'm actually a lazy bum. I don't label. I don't label. I don't normally label these. But there's a lot of characters this time around, so I probably have to. Sometimes with joke names. Merry Little Christmas. You wanna know what the once I blew up the power plant, the mission actually ends there, even if it alerts the rest of the enemies, and it just sends me to the debriefing right away. If you're wondering what happens, what would happen next after that. So yeah, I was super close to finishing. And the other missions are kind of are just basically random mission objectives with they don't have any major storyline to them. So there's one where you have to raid a pirate base and and recover chemical weapons, and then exfiltrate. So, if you're wondering, if you're worried you're missing stuff by not doing the historical missions, not really. I just wanted to do them and show off like the gear hat, the Santa hat. So. I guess that was a success at least. Partially. It would have been, we got the important part. At the very least, I would have liked to actually complete the mission. That mission, because I think that was like done in one try. Literally the first try. You know, a while back I mentioned also that I might stream Arkham Origins. Actually, I actually want to play Arkham Shadow. I still haven't gotten around to buying it. I don't know if I would stream it. I would have to set it up because it's VR, and I haven't set up. I never set anything up for it. I think I have a plugin for VTube Studio to track my head position while I'm in VR, but I never really properly set up. I never properly set up VTube Studio for VR. Actually, on the topic of Deus Ex, you never played the original, right? Did you? I'm guessing, did you play Half-Life at least? Because for some reason I feel like Half-Life has become obscure. Like, I made friends with someone who actually, like, they buy stuff on Steam, but, oh, you've never played Half-Life. Okay. I think I know what I want to stream then. The original. There are, There's the original Half-Life from 1998, and then there's the fan remake Black Mesa. So, I'm tempted. You're not a big FPS guy in general, so you really play that genre of game. Half-Life is more like I think it's like a combination of adventure game and FPS. Like it does things. At the time that Half-Life 1 was made, it was way ahead of its time. Actually. So a lot of like stuff that they did in that they do that you take for granted now, like having stories and FPSs and like friendly NPCs that you talk to rather than just shoot. Half-Life did it first. Or what? It was actually no. I think Strife did it first, but Half-Life was one of the first games to like really do it. I'm not streaming Strife, by the way. I never beat it. You actually do have Half-Life and Half-Life 2 on Steam. Got them for free at various points, just never actually played them. Well, they're worth checking out. In my opinion, they're worth checking out. You've probably played enough, like, you probably haven't seen other FPS games like Prey. And like, Bioshock. Like a lot of like non-conventional single-player shooters. And a lot of them get that inspiration from Half-Life. Go away, bot. Bot is done for. Kinda, sort of. It's, yeah, this is missing I missed a spot here. So having Gear 2 was not working out. I don't have the other Christmas games on top of my mind other than Arkham Origins. And that might not even be a full playthrough, that might just be like me revisiting the game. I could revisit Mary Gear Solid, maybe, but instead of doing like a story run, try to get like a big boss rank, maybe. I've never got a big boss rank in a Metal Gear game. So it's hard. You actually have a plan for that. You'll occupy 1 of 2 streams probably. Oh, Metal Gear. What a strange coincidence. It's a sign. Honestly, I would like to revisit Metal Gear, but I think you already played all the other ones. So like 3 and 4 already. I think you've already played. Or at the very least you know the story for. Well, that's one base color down out of four more characters to go. Let's see how many more I can do. These two will not be as easy because they're wearing leather. It doesn't look too bad on the stream screen. Wrong way. The shading is looking super good. Yeah, thanks. This is kind of... I was not looking forward to doing the lever on Pelly and Raven's bomber jackets. you're wondering, yes, the patches are missing on the characters. I will add them in later. Now for the fun part, the highlights, I guess. Let's try to see it. It's oops. have no idea if that is gonna work. Good enough. Leather jacket. I can probably squeeze in one more. Yeah, leather is pretty tricky to draw. So, also, sorry I wasn't super talkative during that process. It's easy to get distracted by it. We'll do Ravens last. What? Just enjoy watching the process and vibing to the music? Yeah. This music just reminds me of how I used to grow up on Sonic the Hedgehog. I was one of those people. I grew out of him, however. God. Oh, I see the problem. You know what? I don't really use a gradient to create this base color. He grew up a lot with Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 on the Mega Drive. Yeah. I have a Sega Genesis with like all this, like Sonic's 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. And I actually have the cartridges for those. And those are all the games that I have for Sega Genesis, because I didn't get to play anything else on that system. Renting games was a thing. I did get to rent games sometimes. It's been so long. Yeah, mine are probably buried in the basement somewhere, and the battery for the Sonic Free cartridge doesn't work anymore, so you can't save games. So if you ever want to play Sonic Free on my on my copy of the game, you have to do it in one sitting. You can't save your progress and come back to it later. I think there's a way to fix that, but I don't want to open up my cartridge. I'd rather just keep it like that. I also grew up on Archie Sonic comics, but I only actually own like 2 or 3 issues of that. And then a lot of stuff happened with that. A lot of drama happened with that, and now Archie doesn't make Sonic comics anymore, but Ian Flynn, I think, from Archie Sonic comics still writes Sonic stories. I think if I remember right, he is the current writer for the current games too now. So I think Shadow Generations was his writing, and I think like a couple of other games too. Yeah. Also, Bubble Bobble was a game I played in my childhood too. I used to have the DOS version of that. I think this is supposed to be her hand. I didn't color those in yet. Oh. You know a name, but you never played it. It was an old Taito arcade game about, you played as two like cute looking dinosaurs, and their ability was like to spit bubbles out, and trap enemies in them. And then you had to like trap all the enemies and pop the bubbles to clear the stage. I never beat it. It's one of those games, so it's meant to eat your quarters. And this theme is a remix. The classic of the era. This theme is a remix of the theme that plays like 90% of the time when you play the game. There's no way I'm gonna finish this before 5. I'd rather not rush it. I'll just see how much I can do. Yeah, no point in rushing. The one thing I learned from school that for some reason most people who work don't is never rush stuff. Like you get the work gives you like a big project, just start on it right away and work on it little by little until the deadline. Yeah, and that way you not only meet the deadline, but you also have like a quality product to go with it. Otherwise, you find yourself like rushing stuff at the last minute. But when I say I learned this, I learned this the hard way too. It's a good thing I learned it in school and not in a work like. You learn this in school so that you don't make this mistake when you actually work. feel like it doesn't have enough. She doesn't have enough contrast to her jacket. Experience is the best teacher, they say, and the hard way is a lot more memorable. Yeah. Let's try using this color again. This is a little on the purpley side. Yeah, whatever, we'll just run with it. Hmm. I guess. I guess that works. Really wanna adjust this a little bit. The weather alert. Weather will change shortly. Still a little bit of the dark side. Maybe I will just... Yeah, it works. By the way, I saw you were playing Deus Ex earlier. Are you going for the pacifist run, or are you just playing normally? I should have asked this earlier. It just occurred to me just now. It's your first run, you don't want to obsess over every detail? Oh. Well, the first time I played, I actually played Deus Ex, I actually went non lethally. Like, when I initially started familiarizing myself with the game, I did kill people at first, but then after a while I was like, you know what, maybe I can do this whole game without killing anybody. And I started over. And, I played the whole game. And what I learned, if you go full stealthy, and not killing anybody, you might actually be able to beat the game in the highest difficulty setting, regardless of how good you are at the game. Because the AI's, like, the difficulty setting for some, like, in my experience playing Deus Ex, it affected how good the AI is in combat, but didn't affect how good they are at detecting you in stealth. So, you know what that means? Is though, they can't, yeah, they can't. Their improved combat ability means jack if they can't even use it. By the way, I hope your friend gifted you the director's cut version of the game. Because that one is a vast improvement over the original. Yeah? Good. That's good to hear. The original actually had a lot of issues, especially like with boss fights. And in the director's cut, they redid the boss fights entirely. So even if you make a stealth setup, you can still win. Oh, you heard that from your friend? Yeah. In the original Deus Ex, you don't even have to fight bosses. In some cases, you can just, avoid them altogether. Which is like, I thought is actually kind of funny, because story-wise they're supposed to die, a lot of those bosses, or the game assumes that you killed one. We went overtime a little bit, I'm sorry, but, yeah. Maybe just change the color. Yeah. That's a good enough color, actually. I still have a long way to go with this thing, but, I don't want to keep you waiting too long because it's, 5:12 here and it's probably, like, 12, a.m. your time, right? There's still some time before Christmas. So, 23:12. So, well, that's an hour before midnight. So, unless you don't mind staying up all night, I guess that would do it for this stream. So, thanks for showing up, and thanks Scott for showing up, if you're still here. Sorry that Heavy Gear 2 was a mess. I'm gonna have to debug that. What happened there. So, I don't have a consistent plan for what to do over the weeks. So, I'm just gonna leave all the options on the table and try to add more of them. So, there's Arkham Origins, Heavy Gear 2 if I manage to fix it. Probably not, because there's not much else to show in Heavy Gear 2 other than the historical missions. Replaying Metal Gear Solid 2, 1 and 2. Or try to find some other Christmas themed game. Or just like, fuck it, just play Half-Life. The original Half-Life. Or Deus Ex. Deus Ex might be fun to show, so you have a frame of reference to compare between the original and Human Revolution. I've actually played both. Anyway, we'll figure that out. Oh shit. Let's disconnect this. we will figure that out. Well, I'll figure that out over the week, and I'll maybe I'll poll, or maybe I'll run a poll, or maybe I'll just ask around, see what everybody thinks. So it's yeah. So anyway, take care, and Bob's Doro. I'm gonna add one day. Oh, just add Santa Saijima as well, just for the. Because the one thing we're missing is Santa Saijima. You know what? I'm gonna add him next time I stream in place of Hamako. Yeah. Anyway, have a good night, and early Merry Christmas.